another vlog from Homes at Heart. So I'm in a bit of an echoey alleyway today. It's an absolutely beautiful morning and I've got 3 days off work. So I've got the weekend and Monday. And because it's so beautiful, I thought the next few days is to tackle this alleyway. So in previous vlogs, you'd seen that we painted the front door and the inside here. This was all red, so we got rid of all of that. And then the next job is to basically paint all of this and give it a bit of a spruce up. Nothing major. I'm not doing loads and loads of prep work on it. It is literally just to freshen it up. It's the alleyway. We shove stuff in here, coats, shoes, etc. So yeah, it's just going to give it a little bit of a new lease of life, because obviously we had the new front door put on there. As I say, we painted the front and now it's time to just, jazz this up a little bit really and give it a bit of a refresh. So obviously this got pretty messy due to the plasterers being in here, so I will mop this at some point and give it a better clean down, but I have brushed it all out this morning already. This is the red that I want to get rid of now, and like this step here, as I say, it's really just to spruce it up more than anything. Some of the brick is kind of disintegrating. I'm not going to worry too much about it, to be quite honest. I'm not doing a full kind of rework in here. I'm going to paint over it. Some of you will probably be screaming in the comments not to do that, but that's what I'm going to do. It's quite a big space, to be honest. This should cover really easily. So I've got some masonry paint. I did do some testers ages ago, so it's going to be fairly light. The coverage on the red isn't too bad. That's only one coat there. So it'll probably need a couple on the red, but I'm hoping that this creamy colour covers quite easily. So yeah, I'm just going to take my time, to be honest, and work my way through it. It won't be perfect, but yeah, let's just give it a bit of a spruce up, and why not on a nice day? Ignore the absolute mess that's outside. It's because I had to empty some of the shed, because obviously all the house stuff is still in there. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful day. So let's get cracking with this. Just to mention as well, this light fitting's coming down. When we're getting the electrician in to do the work inside the house, we're getting this one replaced with a normal pendant, and then we're actually getting a second one put further down there, because it's really quite dingy, especially in the winter. So we thought, well, while he's here, we're going to get him to do another light there, and then he's also going to do our outside light for us as well. So that'll make it a bit better. And then I've got some little black wired lampshades that I'm going to put on both of them. We've ordered black pendants. So yeah, just to spruce it up a bit when you come into the house. I did order as well picked up, we went to IKEA, a shoe rack, which you would have seen on previous vlogs if you watched the IKEA haul. So I think that's going to end up going there as well once everything's done and obviously all the workmen are out the house. So yeah, let's crack on. I've already given this a wipe down. So yeah, come with me and let's see how we can make it look a little bit better. So folks, this is the colour Goose Feathers from B&Q. It's just a good home masonry one. So I've got a 10 litre here, so if we do need to patch up later on we can. I've got my brushes, got a roller and an extendable thing to pop it onto as well. So I'm going to get it in my tray and get some paint on the walls. So I've just done that top bit up there, folks, can you see? Definitely made a difference already. So it's a slightly cooler tone, I'd say. Don't know if it is going to go with the door, to be honest, but never mind. We've started now, we're sticking with it. We've got 10 litres of the stuff, so let's go in this colour. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on doing the top bit, I think, get to the door, and then carry on down here, and then I'm gonna have to open the door to get to that bit because I can't get the ladders in, so I'll do that bit after, I think. So I think we're just gonna do one side at a time, I think. So yeah, that's how it's looking so far. Well, we're making a bit more progress now, so it's gonna make it look a lot taller, I think, getting rid of the red at the bottom. So yeah, slow progress, but progress nonetheless. We'll keep going. We're making progress, so it looks really grey over the red for some reason, so that's going to need another coat down there. That side's done, and then I've just done all of the top bit around here and just down that edge, so now I'm going to go in with the roller again and get most of this covered now. And then there'll be a few bits to do down the bottom, but this brickwork is a nightmare. I've kind of done it the best I can down there, but it is what it is, to be honest. So I'm just going to paint over it and hope for the best. So that's that wall all done now. It's gone grey again this side, but I've just put another coat on here, and that seems to be much better. So double coated at the bottom, there and there, and then this is still drying, so I'll do that tomorrow and put another coat in and fill in all the gaps because I haven't done that yet. This is covered pretty well. I don't think I'm not going to bother doing another coat. I'll see if I see any patches tomorrow when I get back. The only thing that I want to do now is I'm going to paint this step, but I've got some grey masonry, the dark one that I used out the front. So I'm going to use that because I know if I paint it the light colour, it's just going to get filthy. And I think to cover that, to be honest, it's just not going to look great based on how this has gone. So I'm just going to do it grey and keep it nice and dark. Folks, that's that done. It's been drying for about half an hour now, so I think that'll get a little bit darker once it's fully dried. This is dry now and looks a lot better, so I'm hoping once I've done my little touch up I'll be able to get away with that, to be honest. This looks better as well. So yeah, that'll just need another coat tomorrow. I need to clean my front door down, and then yeah, like I said, I'm not going to bother doing the floor just yet. Because we're going to be getting the bathroom done, so they're going to be in and out, the tradesmen, so there's no point. I'll give it a good mop. And anyone got any tips actually on how to clean up this floor? Obviously I've done it before where I've just mopped it and it hasn't come up, so it's the original red quarry tiles. I'll have to have a look online, but if anyone has got any suggestions, please do let me know, because I'd love to get this up a bit better with minimal effort. So yeah, and then yeah, I'm looking for, I think once we've got the lights up there, it'll make such a big difference. I'll pop on screen if I remember. I got some like wire light shades off Vinted, 2 of them. So I think they'll look quite nice in here and keep it really open and really bright. So they'll be going up once the electrics have been done. So yeah, that's it for today. And I'll give you a little update tomorrow once I've finished what I want to do. So folks, I know I popped a photo on earlier, but these are the shades in person. So yeah, as I mentioned, I got those off Vinted. I think I paid something like a tenner for both of them, but I thought they would be ideal for in there, because you don't want like a full shade, because the idea is to get as much light in there as possible, but without just having a boring pendant hanging down. These are the ones that we ended up getting. These ones are from Screwfix, just bog standard black pendant lights. So yeah, I think it'll look just a bit better with those. So let me just show you what it looks like now. Obviously everything's dried. It just looks so much lighter and brighter in here. Ended up doing about 3 coats at the bottom, but it definitely made a difference. So yeah, those that didn't watch the front door transformation, go back to that vlog. You can't really see it because of the light, but I've got some quite nice window film on there. It's grey this side and blue the other side. And then yeah, I've just got that door wedged open a little bit, because it's just to vent it out a little bit. And then Russ helped me put the ladders back up before we went to work. They've got to stay there really, because they're so big. So that's just the best place for them to be. So yeah, I'd like to do a little bit of styling in here, open to suggestion. Might try it on ChatGPT, see what it comes up with. I'd like a little bit of greenery somewhere, but I just don't know if it's going to work, or it's just going to end up harbouring spiders, which is an absolute no-no. But yeah, I think actually the colour went quite well with the door. It's neutral enough, made such a difference as well, even just painting these little bits. And the step dried really well. I'm glad that I went dark with that. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's like a massive transformation as such, but it's definitely made a difference compared to the red. So folks, thank you for coming along with me whilst I did the little transformation project on the alleyway. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Please do leave suggestions in the comments for anything that I can do with this space. Like I say, nothing over the top, just to make it look a little bit more inviting, but still practical for when people walk through the door, because obviously it's the first space that you see when you come in. So obviously now it looks a lot lighter and brighter, which is great. Is there any little touches that I can do to make it a bit more homely, practical? Any suggestions that you can give me, please do pop below in the comments. And if you do like this type of content, please do think about subscribing to the channel, and please do click the notification bell, and then you'll be informed of our up and coming videos as well. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the Homes at Heart channel again very, very soon. Bye for now.